All right, welcome back to the fight before Christmas, folks. This time we have a Zerg versus Zerg on our hands. Spawning here in the bottom central portion of the map. On merry-go-round, it's the red Zerg player from Axiom Esports, Impact.
The top right as the pink Zerg, it's Kane.
All right, so getting into this game. Sorry, I was actually a little caught off guard. I checked Twitter, and I was complaining to Sean. Got a response, my internet service provider. But whoa, what is this? Early pulls out of both. Oh my goodness. So this is something I definitely thought was going to be possible in this series. Kane definitely coming to this with a lot of confidence. It's the first time he tweeted about this earlier. It's the first time he hasn't had to play cross-server. It's his home server here in North America, and Impact is the away team, so to speak. So for Kane's sake, he's got every advantage going for him. Him going for an early pull makes a lot of sense to me. Impact doing it, though, this catches me a little bit off guard. And he's actually going for gas where Kane's not, unless it's just a cancel as well, but a really late cancel? Okay, really late cancel.
There you're round. Why are you so silly?
I'm okay with this, though, because this is one of those moments where, because Kane scouted first, he's actually going to see these come. And he'll have an advantage where he can either leave the links at the top of his ramp and try and catch impacts, or go full bore around them, try and dodge them entirely. I don't think we're going to have that awkward, hi, six links in the middle of the map.
So I kind of asked that jokingly, but it's a good question. Why does it create awkward games? In TVT, it creates sometimes really fast games. In ZVZ, it creates awkward games as well. It's good at 3 players. One person has a chance not to scout correctly and thus have a little bit of disadvantage. As you can see, this is exactly what oh, actually, no, Kane decided. Nope, the King, okay. Kane can just see that, say, I'm going to hope in my main. He can get a concave on top of the ramp, surprise impact, get the first 2 shots off, and he's going to be better off.
Sooner, too. This is a big deal. Squeezing out 1 or 2 drones in this scenario is everything. And Impact, even though he's going to have more lings, it's not going to matter. With a concave at the top of the ramp, as small of a concave and as melee of a concave as this will be, it's still going to be a big advantage for Kane. Again, scouting playing a big deal coming into this.
Yeah. Impact is like, whoa. So, of course, first 2 shots, don't seem to matter much. But it does mean that Kane will always win this fight.
Yeah. It's so crazy just how big of a deal this could have been. Like, this could have been so different had Impact actually scouted correctly as well. We'll see how this comes into effect. Kane does squeeze out a small drone lead. 2 drones ahead of his opponent because of this.
Right. Now, Impact will win any fight that's taken, but Kane just goes back and covers underneath that queen. Mom, help, mom, help. Impact goes for Bailing Nest, however. Kane's gonna go for speed. It's gonna get interesting. Kane doesn't know... Okay, Kane knows that there's no hatchery, but that's it. Like, he could think that Impact's getting speed as well, not a Bailing Nest.
That's very true. That is that question of what's going on. As far as what Kane sees, nothing in the main. Nothing in the natural isn't that telling yet. As he as well doesn't have a hatchery, so it's kind of like even playing field. But you're right, he doesn't know that this might be a Bailing Nest. And if that's the case, what Kane's doing with speed might not work out for him. Starts a Bailing Nest of his own, obviously much later, so there could be a very small window of opportunity where Impact could roll up this ramp and catch Kane off guard.
Yeah, it's going to be very dangerous. Lots of lings for both players, 20 to about 20, as Kane pops out the last 10. Now he sees the Banelings. Oh, there's no way he can't do anything, just run.
This is a pretty big deal, though. Because, you know, he had that concave, he had that clump of Zerglings for this, but drones have not been split. Banelings should have went to that middle line. Okay. Oh, as long as he doesn't hit on that Baneley, he's okay. He took a small hit at the top of the ramp as we saw, but the Queen goes down to the Zerglings. For Kane's sake, if he can get rid of those Baneleys, he can use the drones to fight, but he obviously doesn't want to clump on the Banelings. Impact, though, with a bit of control, gonna run to the heart of the drones.
We're good. Go.
Sphincter release. Go! Manual detonation, 16 workers killed, and that's gonna be game.